Hello, good afternoon to you everyone. And I'm Marvin Atwaire, a technical assistant at Ndejje University. Yeah, today I'm going to take you through the automotive engine technology. Here we have mechanical engineering and we have different departments in all sections. So we have automotive among the mechanical course. So here I'm going to take you through the things you should note as a student, or things you should note as a student on the automotive engine technology. So here we have been provided with our car, and this is a Primo, and we are going to I'm going to take you through the engine technology here on a Primo, and being an automatic, so we can start. So things to note first as a student, because your online things you should be knowing. You can check the battery. Checking the battery. If you don't have a battery, you cannot start the car, because it is the one that starts. As you put the key to start the starter motor, you need the battery. The lights comes in if you have the alternator. The alternator can do that in case you have started. But the battery you should always check before you start. In case, as a maintenance, you can usually use petroleum gel. You can apply gel on these terminals. And it is, as a maintenance, you should always cater for your battery, because it is something you need to cater for. Then, to learn about here, we have, this is the engine block. We have the alternator, we have the water pump down, we have the gearbox. So here, since it is automatic, all the system is just automatic. The engine, it is we have 4-bore inside. It is a 4-bore. So these are we have the exhaust manifold and the input manifold. The input manifold, it brings it's for supplying air mixture and the fuel. The exhaust manifold, it is taking the exhaust gases, the exhaust pipe. Then for the engine, for the gearbox here, for the manuals, for them they have the gears inside. But here we have the torque converter. The torque converter does the process of the gear. Here we are not shifting the gears. Why? This is automatic. We have the torque converter in between there. The gearbox, then the engine there. So you find that here you're not going to go through the process of shifting the gears. Just use the torque converter since it is automatic. Then, as a maintenance, the thing you should go is testing or checking, like the coolant here shouldn't be low. The tracer has the markings. You need to always work on them. Then for the windscreen, then the air cleaner, you have to always check in case it is dirty. You clean. Then the hydraulic does that process of. Now, since we have the automatic transmission here, if you don't have the hydraulic, you won't move. You're going to put the gears, you engage the gears, but the car is not moving. That hydraulic does the process of you moving. If you can't put the hydraulic, you won't move. Then the oil level, you need to check the oil levels. Oil level. If you start the car, you don't have the oil in your car, it is going to knock. Because if you can relate this to human life, you can't wake up and just run away. You need to first wake up, bathe, like a process. So you can't just start a car and you expect it to just run. You need to check these things because they are crucial. Oil levels should be checked. Tire pressure, you should always check. You check the tire pressure. And those nuts, these are the nuts. Then the brakes, because if you run your car without the brakes, it is for your life, and engineering, it is safety. So then we can talk about this is a box for the lights. Yeah, and these are catered for if you have started the car and even you can remove the battery, so the alternator will be charging, or will be the one catering for the lights, even if you remove. But as a student now here, you need to learn all these processes, How do they come out? If I don't have this, what happens? And here mainly, we use all the human senses. The seeing, you should be able to see. You hear. If you hear a sound, this sound, what is the problem? It is fault finding. Sound, let's say I'm hearing some noise. Vibrations, is it mounting is the problem? Is it the exhaust? Does it have any fault, a crack? You can listen. So, the senses, hearing, you can listen, you can smell. Smell. Most times, for the oil, I will start by checking. If you're trying to check the dipstick, you need to, when it is running, you can't tell the right level of the dipstick, of the oil, because it is in the sump. I know the engine has been running, so you can't get the right level. You need to first remove it, you clean it, then you dip it inside again. Then you can check the oil level. Then, so as you can see, so this is full, this is low. So you remove, then you clean. Then you remove again. So there you can take the readings. So most people can opt to just remove and check, but the right process is you remove, clean, you start again, then you read. This one is it shouldn't be too full. It shouldn't be like full, because it has markings. You have full and low. So once it is full, you're going to find that every component that uses oil is going to receive oil, but you're going to find that those components might experience the leakages, because for it, the process, once you start the engine, it is going to start, and for it, as the engine and the computer, it is just going to be doing its work. But you're going to find that some components, all the gaskets, they have oil leakages. Why? The oil is merged. If it is for the manifolds, you're going to find that your exhaust, the fact that the oil is merged, it can be like in the form of flooding. So it should be not too full. For the draining, you just have to go down. You have a drain plug. You open the drain plug, then you can...
Okay. Yeah, from the demonstration of Marvin, that is one of the ways we've been trying to teach automotive online. Like I've been saying, and I said before, training practical online is the toughest thing we can have as trainers. But with these clips, which we share on the university audio system, students at home in their garages, in garages in town, have been able to use them as a guide for learning general maintenance and automotive engineering. Thank you.